Hey guys, it's Tammy. I am here to do something because I am bored. Well, I'm bored and I don't like my hair color. This hair came in after my, 13th chemo. No, actually it was probably around 10th chemo. Not my 10th round of chemo, but my 10th chemo. But it came in extremely dark for me. And it has gray. I'm not sure if you can see the gray. But trust me, my kids keep pointing it out, and every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God, there's another piece of gray hair. Anyway, I'm about to start another chemo, another chemo drug, and I figured might as well have fun with this hair while I have it. And I talked to my daughter, and we decided what we would do. Well, not what I would do. And she was going to do it with me. However, things got a little switched around, and she's not going to be here for this part. If I do like bleaching my hair blonde and then turning it to another color, she'll be here for the turning it to another color if I do it on a different day. If I do it tonight, like if tonight the first part doesn't turn out like I would like it, or even tolerable to go out for a day or two, I think I will just do both parts tonight, but we'll see. Well, let me show you what my plans are to do with my hair. Okay, first of all, when you have really dark hair, if you want to do almost anything, anything lighter than this, then you basically have to bleach it or give it highlights or something to that nature, but it has to be a lot lighter. And the color that my daughter and I chose was this purplish color. Yes, I am going purple. I've already had pink. I've already had blue. I've already had green. I've already had orange. I've already had auburn, blonde, now black, brown with highlights, everything. But not, wait a minute, did I say orange? Because I had to cover up my disgusting kind of, it was kind of like a pea yellowish turquoise color. I don't know. I had to get rid of it because it was so blotchy that I decided to use my daughter's orange hair dye that she was going to use for Halloween, but ended up not because she accidentally got the semi-permanent. She thought it was one that washed out. Anyway, back to the colors. We decided on purple. This is the color I am going. I don't think it's going to turn out this way because of the fact that if you look on the back, actually right here, it says like if you have this color shade, then you get this. And it says if it's anything darker than this top one, it's not going to do anything. So that's why I have to do this first. So my ultimate goal is to get some type of a purple, or even maybe if the purple doesn't look good, go and buy a purplish gray tone or purplish silver, and we'll see how that works. So that's going to be put to the side for now. And this one that I'm doing to make my hair light to take the actual purple dye is Revlon Colorsilk's Beautiful Color. The number is, or the name, where is it? Oh, here it is. It's 04 is actually the number, and it is Ultra Light Natural Blonde. Knowing my hair always turns red. So I don't have my toner tonight because I forgot to pick it up. I have the purple hair wash stuff, but you know what? I'm okay if it turns a little red right now if I just go out tomorrow. If I want to do the dye, I'm not the purple dye tonight. I'm not sure if I want the red. Anyway, that's the number one thing that I'm worried about. And no, actually, that's not the number one thing. The number one thing I'm worried about is that my hair has a tendency to not even take the dye at all. And that is because I've been on immunotherapies and so many chemos that really does mess with your hair. And I remember going to the salon. I'd been on chemo years before and had, or about 5 years earlier, really strong chemos, and then I went through time, my hair grew back, it was a nice length, and then I ended up having to have chemo again, but it didn't last very long because it wasn't working. So then I did immunotherapies, which those of you who don't know about cancer, it's like the new type of way of targeting and using your immune system to fight the cancer. But it is given to you in a very similar way as the chemo. And I was on that for about 18 months. And I'm really thinking it really did have an effect on my hair, because when I went to the hair salon to get to get it blue, she tried literally 4 times. 3 times the first time I was there, and then I came back and she tried another 2 times, because, yeah, so I guess that together would have been 5. And my hair barely took any of the blue, and she even went light and then dark. Or light and then the blue. So it's been a while since I've had the immunotherapies, and I've been on a few chemotherapies, so I'm not sure if this will do anything. Anyone out there who had chemo or is in cancer treatment and you want to dye your hair, be aware that that little disclaimer or warning that your doctors tell you is true. It may mess with your hair, and it may not take the dye. That's why I'm not going back to a salon. Anyway, let's get started. And first thing I have here, I did open this up already to see if it had something in it, to see if it had gloves. So what I'll do is I'll just tell you we need this, and I'm going to be using some Aquaphor, which is kind of like a Vaseline, and I'm going to put it on all along around where my skin meets my hair line, and that's so that, number one, it doesn't bleach or color that area, and it doesn't cause it to have any kind of irritation. So this is what I'll be using for that. And then I also was told to get a dyeing brush, but I didn't have that. So I also saw that you can use a toothbrush. So I'm going to be using a toothbrush. It's an old toothbrush. It's not been used. It's just been sitting around the house. So, and then I have my brush and a comb and extra napkins. For those of you who have longer hair, you probably might want something like clips and to separate the hair, but I don't think I could even use a clip if I tried. So, alrighty, let's pull out the stuff and show you what's inside of your L'Oreal box. First thing are your directions, and if you open up the directions, it does tell you to do a test dye to see if you are sensitive to it. I've already used this kind before, and I know I'm not sensitive, so I'm okay with that. And also, if you open this up all the way, inside of there are your gloves. Now, they only provide 1 pair of gloves, so wait a minute, is that even one or two? Oh, I thought they only gave me 1 glove. I'm like, are you kidding me? No, they give you 2 gloves. But anyway, be careful to, not have to go and take your gloves off and then put them back on. If you don't have a spare pair, they only give you 1 pair. So be careful. I'll put those to the side. It also comes with the bottle. And in the bottle is the, hold on, where's the English part? Cream Color Developer. Okay, set that here. And then we pull out a little bottle of, what is it? Ammonia-free colorant. So I guess this is the actual dye, and this is the, what did I call it? This is the developer, and this is the dye. I think you pour this into that, but we'll read the directions, and in the meantime, we'll set it to the side. And then, last but not least, you have a little pack of their special kind of conditioner, because you can't use any other kind of conditioner but theirs after you do this. I don't know if that's true, but they give it to you, so I always use it. And then there's nothing else inside. So we'll put that there. And I already washed my hands, and I already brushed my hair. I didn't wash it. I did leave it a day of dirt. So I heard that it usually takes the dye better if your hair is a little dirty. So my hair is a little dirty. So number 1, what's the first step? Here we go. Going to the directions. Wish me luck. The first step is to color the mix. It says that I need pair of scissors. First step is to cut the tip of this off. So give me 1 second because I need to get a set of scissors. I'm back. So I hope these scissors are actually sharp enough to cut this top part off. So there's this little thing right here, you just have to cut that off. I might have to get another pair. I'll be right back. Wow! I have my heavy duty scissors. Okay, let's try this again. You know what? I think I'm just so weak from chemo that I can't do this. I take that back. I just did it. It went flying. So now I have to clean this off because this stuff got on it. But now there's a hole. I'm going to set that to the side. And I'm going to wash my scissors. There we go. Alrighty. I forgot to tell you that make sure that you have proper clothes on so that if any of it drips, it doesn't ruin your outfit. And again, if you have a towel and you're going to use a towel or a washcloth, especially you guys out there that are younger, think about how angry your mom will be if you get hair dye or bleach on her nice new towels or washcloth. And in the same manner, you have a floor and you don't want to get it on your floor. If it's like, depending on the kind of floor, it might stain the floor. If you have an area rug or some type of a mat in the bathroom and you're going to do it, I would move it out of the way. And otherwise, it's going to probably drip on it and leave spots of either bleach or color on the ground. So don't take any chances. Sorry, I should have said that way earlier. Getting back to step 2. So, step 2 is next, pour all of the ammonia-free colorant, which is marked number 2, into the cream color developer, which is labeled number 1. Is there a 1 on this? I don't see the 1. But I know this is the cream color developer. So I'm going to put this into this. You know what I forgot to say? You're supposed to be putting your gloves on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put them on before or after because it doesn't really mention it, but I didn't want to cut anything and then end up having my gloves get cut. So I'm just going to put them on now because I'm going to be pouring this stuff and I don't want it on me. Here we go. There's still more in there. Gotta get every single drip out. I think we did it. Set that to the side. Place the lid back on. And you shake it. And it says to shake for about 30 seconds. Although you don't have to do the little dance or nod your head, bop your head. You just can sit here and do this as long as it's 30 seconds. Make sure you put your finger over top of that too, because otherwise it's going to go splattering all over. I wonder if anyone has ever been dumb enough to not know that. I don't know. I'm sure somebody has. Alrighty, going to set this to the side. I'm going to put the lid back on this one and trash it. I don't have a trash can in here. Oh well. Alrighty. Now for the good stuff. it tells you how to separate your hair with the clips and the equal parts, but like, you know, it's not going to work for me. And I know they always say some people like their roots being darker. I think you're supposed to actually do your roots first. Or if you have long hair, it's different. So this is really my first time doing it with this short of hair. So I'm not sure. I hope I don't make it blotchy. Shake it just a little bit more. Here goes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I can't do that. I have to apply some of this onto my scalp. Oy, duh. I've actually had my hair line and my scalp turn strange colors because I didn't know this step when I was a little bit younger. I'm putting it on my ears and behind my ears too. Only because I really don't want my ears to get it bleached or colored. Bleached ears. I wonder how that would be. Now, last but not least, on the back. And there we go. I'm going to wipe off my hands. Alrighty, so now it's time for my gloves. Supposed to be one size fits all, but I always say everything that's one size fits all for us petite women means one size fits all of me and more, because these are huge, but they'll do. Alrighty, so after I've shaken this up for 30 seconds, I'm going to now start to apply it. I will use my, oh, you know what, I think I'm going to do my roots first. But I'm not going to do this part first because I'm afraid that's going to get really... you know what? I am going to do that part first. Because that shows. Yeah. Guys, I'm not a professional. And you know that. So, I'm just showing you how I do it. So as you can see, I'm basically putting it all the way down to my scalp, squeezing some out, and then rubbing it in. We'll do the same thing with this side. I'll be honest, I'm afraid to, with my back of my hair, because I'm sure that's not going to be done right because I can't see back there, but oh well, it's only hair. It does grow back for the most part. So then, after I went and did all of my roots, and I sure hope I did, I'm going to put the rest in, like, all over. Actually, I'm going to leave some left, because I have short hair, and I've seen people who've used this. They do have long hair, so there's probably going to be some left over. And all I'm going to do with that leftover is probably do one more round if I need it. The only reason why it's going to be left over is because my hair is so short. I'm not very careful at all with this. I was not made to be a hairdresser. My sister was, not me. Alrighty. Hopefully this is good. What I'm doing is I'm also scrubbing it into my scalp and all over the hair, getting it all so I can put something on top. And I hope I got it all. I guess I'll find out after the video. So now it says after you apply it, you are to wait 25 minutes. And I'm going to take these gloves off and set them to the side. Probably going to clean them because I think I do have to use, I'm going to use them when I go to wash my hair out. All right, let me verify that that's 25 minutes. This is why I have the towels, because I just got some on me. If you do get some on your skin or your ear or an area you don't want it on, be sure to wash it off as quick as you can, okay? All right, so now, it has like for the full head of application or for touch-ups. I am obviously a full head. 25 minutes, yes. I just noticed this says do not rub it into your scalp. I hope that's not what I did. I hope I just was rubbing, like, I don't know. If I did, oops. I hope it didn't cause it to be, I don't know, have an issue. I do see for gray resistant hair, or gray hair, meaning color resistant, and I do have some gray in there, you might want to do a total of 30 minutes. So I actually think I'm going to do a total of 30 minutes. So I will be back at 30 minutes, and then you guys can see what it's like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my break. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after 30 minutes with the stuff still in my hair. And then I'm going to wash it out and show you the ending. Okay? See you soon. Alright guys, so here is the moment of truth. Well, not the final moment of truth, but you get to see what it looks like before I wash it out. And I can tell you, it definitely is lighter because it was really, first of all, I put a bag. I didn't have any more of those head cover things. And I didn't want any of this to drip anywhere when I was walking around the house. And so I put a plastic bag, I ripped the ends off, and then I tied it on my head. Anyway, that's what this is. And when I did that, before it started to actually change, it was really dark underneath of there. Seeing it in the mirror, it's definitely lighter. However, I wonder if I actually brushed off some or wiped off some of this right here. It does look like this here is a little darker, so I wonder if I thought it was like wiping it when I was out there thinking it was dripping and I actually wiped it off, because that does look like it is darker. However, if it's not too bad and not too blotchy, I think I'm going to keep it for tonight. But I'm probably, I don't know, we'll see. So let me take this off and you guys can see what's underneath before I wash it off, or wash it out. Here goes. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. It's not black anymore. I hated the black. So, yeah, okay. Oh my. Yeah, it's lighter. We'll see. So I'm going to go wash it, and I'll be back and let you guys see the final review. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to dry it, and then show it to you at the final. Okay? See you guys in a little bit. Wish me luck. Like, I really need luck to wash the stuff out of my hair. All right. Okay, guys, you ready for this? I just want to remind you, this is the color I was going for, which I know it wouldn't be the right color. The colors on the back are closer to what I probably would end up with. Here we go. Now, I didn't do anything to it, and blow drying it made it kind of weird. But there's the back, and all the way around. And that's what dark brown or black hair turns into right here, at least for me. At least it worked too. I was afraid it wasn't going to do anything, and it did something. So I am going to just stop right here, and I think I can cope with this hair color for a few days. I'm probably going to buy some toner, and then I'm going to, when my daughter comes next, we're going to do the second part, which will be to put the purple in. So you guys have a nice time until the next video. Bye-bye.